Hi guys, like I promised, I am back. It's time to talk the talk and perk your minds a little bit, like I always do right here on the streets. It's Street Pass, baby, and of course you'll be chilling with me, Olive. Today we'll be finding out soft parenting and strict parenting. Because there've been a whole lot. I know you've been seeing these videos of children being disrespectful, and the parents are trying to be soft, doing the soft parenting, and some other ones are giving the strict parenting. Oh yeah, go and kneel down there. Anyways, we'll be finding out which one works more and which one do you think children would respect and adhere to make them a better human being. Remember, the good book says spare the rod and spoil the child. Let's not forget that. Anyways, in Street Pulse, let's head into the streets. You know what it is? It's sure? Are you sure? Alright. Do you believe in people? Okay, guys, we are here right now to talk about soft parenting or strict parenting. All right, Mr. B, tell me, do you think parents these days are too soft or they are becoming just more understanding?
Well, definitely parents these days are soft. Yeah, definitely soft. Considering the kind of upbringing we had, I mean, compared to what we see today, let's start with Lagos, for example. Parents in Lagos are just carefree.
What do you mean by that?
Right? They just allow their children to do things on their own, make some decisions they are supposed to make for them when they are still, at a young age and stuff. Our parents back then, we had things like eye contact, we had things like mute communications and stuff like that. My mom will have to look at you and you know what next to do. Yeah, but parents, they will say, leave her alone, leave my son alone and stuff. And then the kids get wayward these days. So, parents are soft. Yeah.
Do you think soft parenting makes kids better behaved or more entitled?
Well, it depends on the kind of kids you have. Personally, it depends on the kind of kids you have. Because, there are some kids that actually need this soft touch from their parents. But there are some kids that are hardened. All those ones, notorious people from childhood, they are notorious, and yeah, so they need this hard parenting from so as a parent from childhood, you've been seeing your kid, you know what your kid is made of and stuff. If the kid needs hard, go hard. If you need soft, go soft. So for me, I'll choose medium. Don't be too hard and don't be too soft. Yeah,
Let's be a middle ground. Now for you, if you become are you a parent already? Okay. But if you become a parent, would you raise your kids differently from how your parents raised you?
Okay, so this now, well, for me, the way I was raised was we were in a very different, 21st century and all, Gen Zs, Gen Alphas and all. So I can just, let's go soft a bit, but for me, not too soft. Yeah, I love a bit hard and a bit soft, so not too soft, stuff like that. Yeah.
Do you think African homes are ready for soft parenting, or it's we are trying to leave out a social media thing? Do you think we are ready for it?
As Africans, we are actually evolving, and with the trends of time and social media as well influence how parents raise their kids. Yeah, so some parents are actually adapting with the hands of time. Like as time goes on, parents are adapting to the kind of parenthood that is actually ongoing and stuff. So I can say half of the African homes they are still doing their thing. Yeah, because I still see parents that will be like, hey, and then exactly, your head will reset, stuff like that. Yeah, so
that's 2 more questions. What's one thing your parents did with you that you never do with your own child?
Okay, I hope my dad is not watching this. I'm about to cast him. My dad was a very hard man. A very hard man. My dad is someone that, as kids, we are not supposed to play outside. We only play indoors, like inside the compound. So whenever, I mean, kids around the street knows my dad and stuff. So one person will always be at the lookout if we are playing. It'll be like, your dad is back, everybody's running. So even the neighbors' kids will be running away as well. And I won't want my kids to look at me like that, because from childhood till you grow up, we always look at my dad from a point of fear, like we're always scared of him. My mom is a soft one. But my mom can be strict at times. My mom is always the soft one. After beating you, she still call you. But my dad, hey, she doesn't have your time. So, I mean, for my kids, I want them to be very close to me, yeah, as a father.
All right, final one. Can you describe your childhood in one word?
Astonishing. That's the one that just came to my head. It was crazy, but I mean, it was fun as well, in its own way. Because not all kids would see what I had as fun. Some will see it as too strict childhood, but I mean, for me, it was fun.
Thank you so much, Mr. B. Thank you. It was a pleasure talking with you, honestly.
Yeah.
Enjoy the rest of
the day. Thank you very much. Yeah.
All right, bye. What's the name?
Love it.
Hi, love it. How you doing?
I'm fine.
I like your smile.
Thank you.
I love it. We are talking about parenting. Do you think parents these days are too soft or just more understanding?
They are just trying to put us through. Some people are seeing them as if they are too harsh. This because of what is happening now. So that is why concerning me, my own parents, they were like, it's like hard though.
Eventually.
It's like hard.
Strict with you?
Yes, they were like trying to put me through because of this life.
All right, which one would you prefer if you're given the opportunity, the choice to make? Soft parenting with calm conversations or strict parenting with firm discipline?
I prefer the hard one.
What are we talking about?
That's strict parenting with firm discipline. Why?
Because if you are too soft to them this time around, they will not learn or they will not grow.
Hey!
Yes.
So were you raised? How were you raised? Were you raised with a strict parent? Very strict.
Yes. So
Was it your father?
Yes. Yes, my father.
All right. So you said something earlier. So according to you now, you think soft parenting makes kids entitled?
Yes, it will make them like most people. But if you have understanding, soft one, they will calm down and talk to you and you will listen. But those people, those stubborn ones, they don't need that soft hand.
All right. In this generation now that way we dey, do you think parents trying to talk things out using the soft method or the one where we know go and kneel down pick pin, which one would you think will work more in this generation?
It's the hard one.
Go and kneel down.
Yes, that hard one. That's hard one for me. For me.
What's one thing your parents did that you will never do with your child?
Nothing. Yes.
Will you do everything they used on you, like the way they trained you?
I know that I cannot do is using bad words on them, like idiot, you are mad. I know normally my father don't use it, but my father always use cane. Whatever I want to do, cane, he will not even talk to you. Yes.
So you use cane on your own?
I'll use cane.
All right. Love it. Before I let you go, can you describe your childhood in one word? Your childhood. Describe it in one word. How was it?
Cool. Yes.
So if you had to come back again in another life, would you want your parents to be your parent?
Yes, of course. They tried. Yes.
All right, thank you so much, Lovette. Do have a wonderful day. All right, bye. What's the name?
My name is Abubakar.
Abubakar. Hi, Abubakar. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good.
All right, Abubakar. Do you think parents these days are too soft or they're just more understanding?
They are more understanding.
What do you mean by that?
Good thing or a bad thing?
It's good for some. It's not good for some.
Which one do you prefer? Soft parenting with calm conversations or strict parenting with firm discipline?
Soft parenting.
Calm.
Yeah.
Okay, so be honest. How were you raised? Because if you say soft.
Very soft. Very, very soft. Very, very soft. I swear my father did not ever beat me. To me, I can't even remember when my father beat me last. I can't even remember. My father don't used to beat me.
Okay, focus. Do you think soft parenting makes kids better behaved or more entitled?
In this time, that's the best thing, I think. Yeah. People think you should talk to people. Yeah, you should talk to him. He's a human being now. You don't need to beat person now.
Are you sure?
You don't need to beat. You don't need to take in to beat human. You talk to him. In as far as rational, you understand what you are saying. Yeah.
In the mud.
If you become a parent today, are you a parent already?
No.
Okay. Would you raise your kids differently from how your parents raised you?
No. I'll just advance it. I will not change from what they do to me. I'll just advance it. Yeah.
Still, tell me one thing your parents did that you never do with your own children.
My parents,
What they did with you that you never do with your own child or children.
what they did with me, that I'll never do. I'll not send my children.
You say?
Send
Send them.
Send. Wait. You say send.
Like I should send them message. Well, my father used to send me message like this. My father sent me message. Look at this money here with me. I'll not send my own children.
Are you serious?
I'll find who work for them now.
Off your mic, minister.
I'll find who work for my own children.
Okay, who do you think turns out better? Better children. Who do you think turns out better in society? Children of strict parents or children of soft parents?
It depends now. It depends on the parent that raised you. They both from the streets, both whatsoever it is. Depends on how your parents raise you. Yeah.
With the way things are going there now, the generation we are in, which one do you think works better in this generation? Is it the talking things out kind of parenting or the famous, oh yeah, I'll go and kneel down, oh yeah, I'll flog you?
Okay. Yeah, you should talk to the person.
Go and sit down, John.
Yeah, talk to the person. On his wrongdoing, just talk to him.
I feel like talking it with a child.
Yeah.
Alright, final one before I let you go. You've been saying soft. So tell me, describe your growing up in one word.
My growing up in one word, my father do whatever I like.
He said his father does whatever, allows him to do whatever he likes. Well, I will not say take his advice, so because if you take his advice, hey, Otilo here, it is finished for your child. So I think for me, yeah, it's knowing the balance here. It's really knowing the balance. What works for your child? Every parent knows, oh, this is what works for this child and what doesn't work for this child. And you should be able to balance this if you don't discipline your child. And this is why we have children who come out to be nuisance in the society, because parents have either resorted to being very soft or being very strict, and they don't know how to balance it when it comes to training a child. Me, I grew up with a strict mom. Let's call it a disciplinarian mom. That's the correct word. And of course a disciplinarian dad, but he wasn't as hard or tough as my mom was on us. But it didn't make me. My mom knew how to balance it. She knew when to be strict. She knew when to be. My dad also knew when to be firm and when not to be firm. So I feel like it's like you knowing how to balance it. Don't be too soft. Hey, when you're too soft, you will spoil things. Anything that is too is not good. Anyways, you're still right here on the street. This is Street Pulse, and we're still talking to more people. I'll be right back late. Don't go nowhere. Okay, soft parenting, strict parenting. What's the name?
Callisto Seneca.
Hi, Mr. Callistus. How you doing?
Good.
How's your day treating you so far?
Okay.
Mr. Callistus, do you think parents these days are too soft or just more understanding?
Definitely depends on what you did or something like that. But I believe that for let me say, the kind of things you do determine how harsh your parents will be to you. And some parents are this soft that they treat their children nice despite what they did and all that. So it depends on what you do to your parents. Yeah.
Which one would you prefer if you're given the choice to make? Soft parenting with calm conversations or strict parenting with firm discipline?
Definitely, some children, they learn in the hard way. So yeah, definitely if you teach him or her, he or she actually in a cool way, if he doesn't want to understand or calm down, then you take the other way around. I think it's better.
Spare the rod as for the child.
Definitely.
Okay, do you think soft parenting makes kids better behaved or it makes them more entitled?
Just like I said earlier, depending on the kind of child, because some children these days are very funny. when they do something and you just caution them, they might see that you didn't handle them with the way it should be. So they might want to repeat it again. So when they did like 2-3 times, you're not doing anything about it. It have actually turned to an habit. So so you definitely have to do something that will trigger them next time. They won't have the mind to do that kind of thing again. Yeah, that's actually the right way to handle it.
If you become a parent, are you a parent already?
Not yet.
Okay. If you become a parent, would you raise your kids differently from how your parents raised you?
How our parents raised us then is not same as now. Yeah, and some children, let me just say, their brain capacity doesn't carry pressure and like harsh words, harassment and all that. Yeah, so you have to mix the both of them together. So when you talk to the child, you should definitely know how this child is going to learn, neither in a cool way or in a hard way. But mine, I would say that we should talk to them calmly. Yeah, because their body doesn't carry pressure.
So for you now, what's one thing your parents did that you never do with your child or your children?
Number one, teaching them the way of God, because my parents actually taught us going to church, but they don't really go to church. Yeah. Secondly, you have to put them through in the things of life. I don't mean in a worldly way, but you have to guideline them in terms of how it needs to be, because now currently the way the country is now is not safe and all that. So you have to guideline your children how to live. Yeah.
Which one do you think will work better in this generation that we are in now? Strict or soft parenting?
That question is very tough to answer, because if you go in the calm way, it's something else, and if you go in a hard way, you just have to mix the both of them together. Yeah, you just have to be on a normal.
Knowing how to balance out the two.
Yeah, just balance it. Yeah, that's okay.
All right, tell me, Callistus, describe your childhood in one word.
What?
Your childhood. Describe it in one word.
Childhood then was very fun, but these days, no. No, we're kind of playing under the rain, run around. There's a lot of things. The country is not that bad as it is now. Kidnapping and all that. But currently now you can walk anyhow. But then we can walk as many as we want. Yeah. But everybody have to be careful these days. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, Callistus. It was a pleasure talking with you.
All right.
Enjoy the rest of it.
And you too. Thank you.
What's the name, sir?
My name is Emmanuel.
Hi, Mr. Emmanuel. How are you doing today?
I'm fine.
All right, sir. So we are here talking about soft parenting and strict parenting. Do you think parents these days are too soft, or they've become more understanding?
Well, I can say yes. And that explains why the high rate of indiscipline in the society. Like in the olden days, parents are more disciplined compared to the present dispensation. Parents in the olden days are more cultured. They train their children the way it should be. But now, you see, I don't know whether it is as a result of what we call development in technology or whatever. Your children is misbehaving, and instead of you to correct that's your child, you start petting the child. If you don't correct that child, when he grows up, the consequences will backfire on you. So, as the Bible says, it is clearly written in the Bible, train your child the way it should be. When they grow up, they will not depart from it. Any measure you give out to your children is the measure that you will get in return. So these days, parents are over-petting their children. And that explains why you see the high rate of crime, indiscipline in the society.
So, according to you now, I know you are a parent already, yes. What do you think turns out better in society? I know you just said, this is indiscipline. But we've had cases of children who come out to say, my parents, they were very strict with me. This is why I'm doing what I'm doing. Yeah. What do you think is the cause of that? Why do you think that happens? They were too strict with me. That is why I'm trying to break out. I want to see the world. I want to do this. What would you have to say about that?
Any child that will come out and say the parents is too strict on them, that is why they come out to become whatever they want to become. That is, the negative aspect. that child does not want to be somebody in the society. Unlike me, I take myself, for example, I take myself into cognizance. When I was growing up, my father was too disciplined. And although I was thinking then that my father was too harsh on me, but as I grew up, I realized that all my father has been saying or doing to me is for my own good. And thank God I followed the advice and the discipline of my father. That is why up till now I did not mingle with the wrong people. And as a parent, I try to actually, the hand that my father used in training me, that's what I'm using in training my children. You understand me? So for now, my children are disciplined because I was disciplined by my father. If I wasn't disciplined by my father, I would have turned out to be something else in the society. And I thank God and I still appreciate my father, up to though they are late, and wherever they are, I pray for their soul. And I appreciate them a lot.
You think is an individual thing when we talk about discipline now in the home as parents? Because most of people that we've talked to, they always say, oh, my father was the very strict one. We feared him. We didn't know how to talk to him, but our mother is the calmer one. Do you think it's individually or something that comes with the nature of men to be disciplinarians?
It's in two ways. I cannot say it is the nature of men. I would like to say it depends on the upbringing of the parents. Some parents are brought in a disciplinary situation in a disciplined homes, and such parents will like to inculcate that discipline into their children, because actually you don't give out what you don't have. It is what you have you give out. If you have discipline in you, that means you can give out discipline. If you don't have discipline, there's no way you can give out discipline to your children. If your parents disciplined you very well when you were growing up as a child, you will be able to inculcate them into your children as well. They will be disciplined. It's like a situation where a boy grew up seeing the father every time beating the mother. Mark you, that child will also, when he grows up and marry, he will also like to beat the wife. You understand me? All these things are from the home. Although some parts are emulated from the society, but majority comes from the home. If a wife every time sees the mother quarreling with the husband, a girl sees the mother quarreling with the husband, when that girl eventually marries, you understand, there's no way he can give the husband a peace in the house, because she has actually been seeing that what the mother, as a mother, which is supposed to be a mentor, is doing to the father. So she actually will not show the husband love. So all these things are as a result of the discipline the child gets from the parents.
Thank you so much, sir. Before I let you go, just one word for parents out there, people that are aspiring parents, who are first-time parents, who are in this parenting thing newly. What advice would you give them, especially for this time and age?
My advice to them is, don't say it's your child. You understand me? So that you overpet them. Once you observe any negative thing that your child is doing, stop that child from doing it. And if you don't stop, if you don't stop that child will grow up. In return, you will be the one that will face the consequences. So it is what you give out to the child is what the child will give you in return. So my advice is always correct your child when your child is going astray.
Thank you so much, sir. Enjoy the rest of your day, sir. And what a way to wrap up the show today. Very good advice from a parent in the business. This is a parent in the business, a parent parenting. What a way to wrap up the show. Like I say, find the balance. Don't be too unless you'll be the one to face the consequences. There's this thing they say in Igbo, where I come from. They say, "Abacho sa go mile." It's at the end of the day, I will know who actually did well. And whatever you put into your child, trust me, it will still come back to you to bite you. at your backside in the long run. Anyways, guys, it's been a pleasure doing this with you. We'll be here again next week, same station, same time, talking about things in the societies, societal norms, societal ills, and of course, we're all here to learn to become better people and better human beings. Keep loving, keep living, and keep spreading love wherever you go. And of course, don't forget to keep watching your favorite movie channel, Premium Box Office TV. Remember to follow us on our socials at Premium Box Office TV. My name is Olive. Bye for now.
Premium Box Office TV. Everyone loves premium. Premium Box Office TV is exclusive on StarTimes.